Hello everyone, it's Evie here, and today I'm talking about opening up. And this came through for me recently when I shared one of my videos onto my Facebook page. And I just had this realization of, I remember a time when I never wanted to share anything about myself ever with anyone. And now look how far I've come. I'm so proud of myself for coming this far, for sharing as much as I do with the world, really. And it's an incredible feeling for me because when I was little and even now, I get made fun of a lot just for being myself. As a kid, I remember people making fun of me for getting excited by singing a song in music class, and that was something I always enjoyed, and I liked expressing my excitement, and I got made fun of for it, and it didn't feel good. And even now, I get made fun of how I do my hair, or for how I dress, or how I talk. Simple things about being myself. Somebody has something to say. And in the past, I let it cause me to close myself off. I felt like it wasn't safe for me to share who I am, share pieces of myself with anybody because somebody was going to make fun of me. Or if I would have a conversation with somebody and try to open up about something, somebody would have what I perceived to be a bad reaction about it, and I would put that in my mind of like, okay, it's not safe to talk to this person about this thing. And I would close myself off even more. That it's not safe. It's not safe to talk to people. It's not safe to open up to people. And it hurt me. It caused me to disconnect from the world, from people, from myself even. Um, and it caused a lot of anxiety. It caused a lot of depression for me. And once I started opening up, I started to heal because I was expressing things about myself. I was expressing my feelings, and I felt more able to grow, to heal, to learn, and to feel happier, to dispel with the depression and the anxiety because I didn't have to feel that way because I could express myself and I could open up to people. And I've had conversations with people sometimes, and I can feel them closing up. Like energetically, I can feel that barrier being put between us because they don't want to open up about something. And it's not a good feeling to be on the other end of that. It didn't feel good to close myself off, but it doesn't feel good to feel somebody else closing themselves off from you. And it's important to open ourselves up, not only for our emotional and mental health, but because a lot of times we want to manifest something and we want to work with the universe or God or love, the source of all creation, whatever you want to call it. We want to work with that entity, that energy, that force, and manifest something, be it happiness or abundance or love. And then we close ourselves off. It's like, okay, I want this, but nope, I don't want to receive it at all. And we feel afraid, and we feel like if we open ourselves up, we are allowing negative things to come in because we have experienced negative things in the past. And we have to move past that. We have to allow ourselves to open up because if we do, we can receive the help and the support that we need. We can receive the guidance that we need to get to where we want to go. We can receive the love and the abundance and the happiness. We can receive so much, even more than we imagined possible, if we open ourselves up even just a little bit more than we are now. And it's important so we can have happy lives, so we can fulfill our purpose, so we can feel fulfilled, so we can feel good about ourselves and the lives that we're living. Because if we keep ourselves closed off, we're not going to be doing these things. We're just going to wither into this depression like I have. I mean, it might be different for you. Maybe you lash out in anger because you're bottling up your emotions and you're not opening up to people. And the pressure of bottling up everything, thing after thing after thing, will just explode out in a nasty way that can do harm to yourself and to other people. And nobody wants that. I don't want that for you. I want happiness for you as well as myself. And the best way is to open up. Open up can provide so much healing for ourselves, for other people. Because me opening up about this, I feel like a lot of other people can relate, and it can help other people to open up about whatever they feel the need to open up about. Maybe you're feeling a certain way about something with a particular person, a situation, and you haven't opened up about it because you're afraid to, and it causes a depression. So maybe if you open up, you can heal that wound and feel better, release that pressure. Because a lot of times we put pressure on ourselves. I mean, I do all the time. I put so much pressure on myself to be this and do that, and opening up about that just has made me feel so much better, so much lighter. And there are different ways to help us feel comfortable with opening up. Like, for me, creating a safe space for other people really helps me feel like, okay, I can open up to somebody because I'm creating this safe space for somebody else to open up to me. So when somebody opens up to me and I make them feel comfortable and I make them feel safe to open up to me, I feel like, oh, okay, if other people can open up, then I can too. And that has really made a difference for me. Another thing is finding just one person. At first, I found one person who I felt safe and comfortable to open up to, who I could tell them just about anything and feel like it was okay for me to feel my feelings. It was okay for me to talk about anything that was on my mind. And it was a two-way street for both of us. I mean, it still is. But it really helped me to open up to other people, to allow other people in, to allow myself to have friends, to have support, to just feel like I could express myself. And it's so important. Another way that I like to, that helps me feel comfortable with opening up is connecting with crystals. I connect with crystals pretty much for anything. If I feel anxious, I reach for a crystal. If I feel a little sick, I reach for a crystal. I'm pretty much always reaching for a crystal. I mean, I'm currently wearing one. This is lapis lazuli, which is a good communication stone. Blue stones usually correlate to the throat chakra and help with communication, which is a big part of opening up, is being able to communicate with other people. So if you find a blue stone, a blue crystal, you can help yourself, it can help you to communicate with other people and open up to them. And I really like this rose quartz, though you can't really see how pink it is. It's a faint pink, but you can't really tell here, which is okay. But it's good for the heart chakra. When you open up your heart, you open up to receiving love and receiving abundance and happiness, and rose quartz is a great stone for that. They also help you to release a lot of these negative energies, these emotions that you may not want to feel, though you should definitely deal with it to process it and heal it. But in doing so, it can help you open up more and more. And I'm sure there are plenty of other ways to open up. I like to meditate to help me get into a frame of mind like feel more peace, so I can release my anxieties, my depression. I can release these emotions that come around my fears of opening up. And by meditating, I'm helping myself to open up even more. So those are a few ways that I personally have done and I like to do to help myself open up. I'm sure there are plenty more. I definitely want to hear from you. What are some of the ways that you like to do to open up to people, to help yourself feel comfortable opening up to people? Is this an issue for you at all? Or is it something you have overcome that you're able to open up to people now because you've done the work? So let me know, and I will see you all next time. Bye!